Hey guys! I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. My name is Boom Shikha and I welcome you to my channel. I'm so grateful as always that you guys are listening, subscribing, and commenting on my channel. I appreciate the support. My cold and cough is going away slowly, which is really gratifying to me. I hate being sick. And in this video, I wanted to speak to you guys about being polished and doing videos or sharing yourself with the world. As you guys might imagine, I don't do a lot of polishing of myself, of my outer self, before I start doing these videos. As you can tell, my face is not covered with makeup and my hair is, it's just there. And I'm wearing whatever I wore, whatever I'm wearing, during the day. I don't wear anything special to do these videos. I brush my teeth and all that stuff, but not anything special. I don't polish myself specifically to do these videos. And I do this for a very specific reason, because I get a lot of people messaging me, asking me, or telling me that one of the reasons why they don't share themselves more often in a video format or, on Facebook Lives or YouTube or things like that is because they are not as polished as me. Which really makes me laugh. I actually laugh out loud at that because I can't believe that someone would actually say that to me, that I'm actually polished. Perhaps the way I speak is more polished now, but I've told you guys over and over again, when I first started doing videos, I was absolutely horrendous. And those videos are still on YouTube, so you can go check them out. But you can see a big difference between the way I used to speak before and now, and I'm sure that's going to keep on improving and changing as time goes on. This polishing happens because of practice. It doesn't happen because all of a sudden I got up one day and I decided, all right, cool, I think I'm polished enough now and I'm going to start doing videos and I'm going to be perfect. I started off doing videos terribly, much more terribly than I do right now, and I was much less polished in terms of facial and physical structure before as well. My hair was all over the place. I barely combed it. I looked like a crazy person. And I'd be wearing my pajamas and I'd be doing videos, right? Obviously, a little bit now, I'm like, all right, cool. You can't wear those pajamas when you're doing videos. You really have to change, Shikha. You really have to. You can't do that to your audience. And so I do care a little bit more now, and I do pay a little bit more attention now. But my main essence with doing these videos is to portray my true self, my authentic self, and my authentic learnings and teachings, right? The only thing I really care about is to have a strong voice. I want to share myself with you guys in a way that is authentic, but also it comes directly from the heart. I don't actually do any practice with these videos either. I'm not sitting there taking notes beforehand and then deciding, okay, these are the topics I'm going to speak about. I stand here, I finish my meditation in the morning, and then I stand here and then I share. I share whatever comes up for me from my heart. And so I'm not really polishing myself in any shape or form, but I'm just sharing my authentic true self. And again and again, I tell everyone who messages me, don't worry about being polished. In fact, the more polished you are, the faker it seems, and the more fake it is, I think people actually are turned off by that. At least in my opinion. For me, if something is too clean and too perfect, I feel disconnected from it somehow. I just don't care. I don't want to listen to that person speak because I know that it's not really coming from their heart. It's a script, and who really cares about that, right? Now, of course, if it's a movie, that's fine. You're watching a movie and you know it's scripted. But when you're watching a YouTube video, I think a lot of it has to, or a Facebook Live, or something like an amateur video of sorts, I think you're hoping to hear what truly in that person's heart rather than something that they've made up or something that they are polishing or something that they're scripting, right? I really feel that that's one of the reasons why YouTube is so popular and gets so many views every single day, more so than I think movies in general, is because it comes directly from the heart of amateur, common, ordinary people. I think that's what the drive for it is, or the thing that really attracts people is the fact that these are all people just like you and I. They're not anything special. They're not celebrities unless they become celebrities because of being a YouTuber. But most people on YouTube are just ordinary beings who are just going about their business and just sharing some tidbits here and there about their life and about something that they've learned. And you sit there and you connect with them in that powerful way. And that's what YouTube's magic is all about, in my opinion. That's the reason I started sharing on it, is because I had things to say and I was saying them to the people around me, but they didn't really care about it. And so I thought to myself, how else can I share my voice with the world? How else can I do it? And I thought, YouTube, great. At first, of course, as you guys, same as you guys, I had the same idea that, I'm not polished. I don't like wearing makeup. I don't have really nice clothes. I'm not particularly attractive in that way. And so how am I going to share myself with the people on YouTube? Why would they care? Why would they even listen? And my thing at first was, they're not going to listen. No one's going to watch my videos. That's totally fine. Great. I get to practice and no one's watching, and I just get to practice my videos. I get to practice my communication skills. I get to practice my articulation skills, if that's the right word. And so I started doing them knowing or believing that no one's going to watch them. And at first, no one did. Even if I got 1 or 2 views, I'd be surprised. I'd think to myself, who is this person who's watching me? Obviously, as time went on, I became a little bit more better at diction and better at speaking. And I started sharing more and more. And I'm here now, obviously. And I still have a long way to go. I'm absolutely not perfect, and I'm absolutely not polished. And it does not matter, right? And that's the whole point of this video, is that it does not matter if you're polished or not. That's not the reason why people are going to connect with you on your videos. That's not the reason you connect with anyone on their videos either. When someone does a Facebook Live, or someone shares something really important to them on YouTube, or whatever it might be, you're not sitting there thinking, all right, yeah, cool, her eyebrows are good, and her makeup is on point, and her dress is good, so that's why I'm going to listen to her. That's maybe some people think that, if it's, of course, about makeup, if it's a makeup tutorial, or if it's about fashion, yes, you can think that. But mostly, if it's not related to that, if it's just related to spirituality or awakening or conversations or authenticity or fearlessness or whatever the topic might be, you're not thinking specifically about what this person is like in their life, or what they dress like, or how their hair is done up, or how perfect their eyebrows are, or whatever. You're not thinking that. You're not thinking about their polished nature. And so I really want you guys to think about that when you have this urge or desire within you that you want to share something with the world in the format of a YouTube video or a Facebook Live. Think about this. Don't worry about being polished as much as being authentic. I think that's the most important thing here, is to be authentic, is to be able to share yourself in a way that comes across that you're speaking from here, from your heart, rather than from a script. No one wants to hear you keep speaking from a script. They want to hear your heart. They want to hear what's really going on with you. And I always kind of pay attention to this kind of stuff, and I notice that those videos where people are extremely emotional and they're really connected to the topic and they're speaking from a deep source within themselves, those are the videos that really truly jive with me, and and jive with other people as well. Those are the ones that get the most views. I notice even for myself, when I'm doing a video that really speaks to my heart, something about writing or about passion or living your ideal life, and I get really gung-ho and I'm like, I notice that people really connect to those videos a lot more than about something that doesn't really jive with me that much, right? And so people can sense energy, people can sense authenticity, people can sense your truth through video even. Even if you're far away from them, even if you recorded it 20 years ago, you can sense someone's truth when they're speaking on video format. And so that's the most important thing you need to worry about. Don't worry about anything else. And I'm going to say this over and over again. Don't worry about being polished. I hear this so often from everyone, people that are around me. They're always saying the same thing. I can't believe you do this. How are you able to do it? I wouldn't be able to stand there. I'd be so worried about what I look like, what I sound like, etc. And of course, I used to worry about that stuff as well. Eventually it just goes away because you're like, it doesn't matter. No one cares about that shit. I specifically don't. I know that I want to share my voice and I'm going to do it no matter what. But I understand that people are afraid of this. They're afraid that they're gonna do a video and people are gonna look at them and say, oh, you're so amateur and you're so ugly, or something like that. And yes, there are a lot of trolls on YouTube, and they will say really rude things to you. I just delete those comments. I don't want to pay attention to them anymore. I don't reply to them. I just delete right away. I don't want that kind of negativity in my life. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. So just delete. If someone says terrible things about you, delete it. And if someone is trying to really have a genuine conversation with you, have it, right? But don't worry about being polished, not even a little bit, all right? I hope this makes sense. I mean, I'm always of the idea that everyone on this planet has such amazing gems of wisdom within them that they should be sharing with the world, because that's what creates storytelling, that's what creates community, that's what creates connection. And so I'm always trying to get people to share more, especially in video format, because I believe that video is the wave of the future. If you have any questions about this one or any of the videos that I've done, please email me. I'm only going to answer questions through email now, because I don't want to do it on Facebook or Instagram because of privacy issues. I really don't want to talk about these important things on such a public format. So please message me or email me if you have any questions. All of my contact information is in the description below. And I shall see you guys the next time around. Bye for now.